integrated activity, an interview will be conducted with tourists who speak English, in which they will ask their opinion about pollution and contamination and how it affects their life. We will interact with them to have a better command of speech as well as knowledge of the subject according to their environment.
What is contamination? Contamination is chemicals and other material that is harmful, that gets into the water, the air, or nature. Education about what education on what things harm the planet, can harm ourselves, and why it's important to dispose of, and then maybe making it easier to dispose of certain materials. Ecosystem. I think it shortens the life of many species, whether it's plants, animals. It makes it maybe so the fruits and vegetables, or if the plants don't give us many of those, or as ripe fruit.
What measures do you take to prevent contamination and pollution?
Should we take personally? Where we come from in Utah, we have a recycling program. So we have one garbage for general garbage, another one for paper, plastic, glass, stuff like that we can recycle and gets reused and put into other material.
Do you think it's important to recycle it?
Yeah, I think it's very important. It helps the planet, and it gives us the means to make more materials without having to take stuff from the forest. We can use the stuff we already have and make new materials with it.
About the contamination and pollution is important. The recycle is important in these things. What have you asked to combat pollution in your community?
What have we done in our community to solve pollution?
Yes.
And the community where we live actually has a big pollution problem because we're in a valley surrounded by mountains, and the pollution kind of stays in there. So if we don't get any storms with the wind, then the pollution gets really bad. It's one of the worst in the whole country, the United States, the valley we live in. So they're looking at more public transportation, more stricter rules for the cars, the automobiles. And looking at options for renewable energy.
How do you think the pollution affects the ecosystem?
Affects the ecosystem? Oh. Did she ask us that already?
¿Te preguntaste eso? Sorry.
My name is Hernan.
Is what?
Hernan.
Hernan?
Do you think that in recent years pollution has grown?
In recent years? I would say if it's growing, it would be from population, but I think the world is doing a lot more to stop pollution than it used to. So, I don't know as far as overall numbers, because we're out trying to combat it quite a bit with the renewable energies, solar vehicles, solar energy, hydroponic community. I think we're doing a lot better than we used to. I don't know if it's grown or not, but it's probably at least staying the same. But with the increase in population, I'm sure it's also growing.
To what extent the pollution can be a risk to humanity?
Do I think pollution? Oh, yes. Yeah, I mean they've tracked, I think, certain diseases and health problems, influenza and other things that relate to pollution. So cities that have higher pollution rates in the air, the people have more respiratory illnesses, shorter lifespan.
In your country, is there same law against pollution?
Is there what?
In your country, is there same law against pollution?
There's some
Laws? Law?
Law.
Law. Leyes? Law. Yeah, they have a lot of laws. I said they're trying to make it so automobiles can't give out as much pollution. You have certain material you have to dispose of properly. You can't just throw it in the garbage. So certain batteries and chemicals you have to bring to a proper place in order to get rid of it. Companies have to, they're regulated, and they have people that come and make sure they're obeying the laws.
But I think it's all for my interview. Thank you for helping.
Yeah, no problem. It's good. Hernan?
Naomy.
Could you what is the contamination?
What is contamination?
That's what he just said.
That's what I just say. Contamination is, so contamination is coming in and in. So, how do we say? Let's have a look at this. Yeah, let's. This is contamination, okay, because it come in. Okay, so that's coming in. Okay, that is also pollution. Okay, but all together. So if we get rid of this, we have no more contamination. Okay, so that's what that is. That's a big word for English student. Okay, what you got?
Do you think that in the years pollution has grown? Oui.
In the year, has it got worse? Is that what you're saying? Oh yes, yes, very much. Lots of more people, and a lot of people, they don't care anymore, so they just throw it away rather than put it in the bin. So yes, lots, too many people, I think, in one spot means lots of rubbish. So you have rubbish, I have rubbish, and she have rubbish, and we throw it away. Yes, lots worse. Yes.
What is the best way to avoid?
What is the best way to avoid?
Sí. Yes.
Okay. Education. If I teach you, then you will know better. Okay. You put it in the bin, and then you can control. So education. I tell you, I went to China and I gave little kids lollipop, and they just rip the wrapper and throw it away. And I say, no, you give me the wrapper back. So they all line up and they all give me the wrapper, and then I put it in the bin. So that is education, right? So we teach them how to do the best thing. Okay.
And thank you for question.
That's very good. So contamination, like I say, you have one and something else come inside, that is contamination. But sometimes you can have something to push that out and make it good again. So sometimes it is reversible, yes. It depends how much. Sometimes it goes too far, yes. Pollution can contaminate the streets, yes, but you can clean the rubbish up, and therefore it is reversible. See, you get rid of the contamination and it is reversible. Okay, so pollution is the thing that will contaminate something. So this is pollution and that is contamination. Okay, and get rid of the pollution, there's no more.
Okay.
You understand? A little bit.
For the explanation, I can understand.
You understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Next.
Okay.
Okay, next.
I'm Alejandro, and I'm a student from preparatory number 3 CTM, and I'm going to do an interview about the pollution and contamination from Mexico and Yucatan. Okay, for you, what do you think about pollution?
Oh, I hate pollution. I do not like it.
What do you think?
Do I think you mean pollution in Mexico?
Yes, in Yucatan.
I think the city of Merida is very clean. In the turista section of the zona turista.
In your country, there is a law against pollution?
Yes.
And why?
To keep our country clean and beautiful, and for health. I think it's more healthy that there is no pollution.
Okay. How do you think pollution affects to environment?
Well, it destroys the environment.
Okay.
It,
And the last question is, do you think that in the last year the contamination is incremented?
the contamination has increased.
Yes, increased.
Yes, it has.
Why?
I think companies, corporations are
industries.
contributing. Yes, industries are contributing to pollution more than they used to. The government used to be pro clean, pro no pollution. Now they are changing because of the money to more pollution again. It's not good.
Thanks a lot. My name is Alejandro.
Alejandro? My name is Jerry. Susana.
Jerry and Susan. Thanks a lot.
Alaska. Now we live in Sonora. San Carlos, Sonora, Mexico.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
No more snow.
Oh, no more now.
Alaska is mucho frío.
Sí, mucho.
Okay.
Thank you.
In conclusion, I can say that pollution and contamination is a problem that affects us in environment, and that it is in our hands to do something to solve it. As for the interview was a new and very interesting experience to performance.
The contamination and pollution is a very important problem in the world. We can see in the macro scale and micro scale. To make an interview with a person to other country is a new experience. It's a new experience that people show life sometimes because being in the moment is different. I speak to other people Latino.
For resolving the increasing stress of the environment and resource, and also responding to ever-increasing demands of the citizen for environmental quality protection and improvement in ecological environment. However, since the environment is a complex, variable, and extensive system, protecting the environment is a hard and enduring task.
It is impossible that all the existing pollution problems in the environmental can completely be resolved in the next decade. A wonderful and quality environment must be achieved by continuous planning, government and police, efforts of enterprise and public participation. It is the responsibility of everyone to protect our environment. Let us fulfill our responsibilities in environmental protection, creating quality, ecology and environment, and sharing a wonderful and a green living together.
Census is important because Earth is still our only home, and pollution is making this planet dirty and unhealthy to live in. Pollution creates many diseases and causes death of many people and across the globe.
In conclusion, I can say that contamination and pollution are similar, but not the same size. What is the damage to the environment that is not reparable, while the other is reparable, and in the same way it can say that our country does not have laws for avoid pollution, while other countries have laws for take care of the environment. As we stand to choose love of choose countries, the people of choose countries have a way of taking care of the environment through their action as well as an awareness that the environment it is important for future generations.